Hello everyone, and welcome to this video where I'll discuss your final project, which is the academic article. Please be sure to read the assignment handout before watching this video to ensure that you're familiar with the expectations for this project. Now let's talk about this project more in depth. I'd like to start by emphasizing that this is the culminating project for our course. You've been working towards your academic article since the first day of the semester. This is your chance to apply the knowledge, habits, and moves involved with academic argumentation as you compose a robust, compelling, original academic article. To do so, I truly expect you to rely on the content and strategies you've developed throughout the semester here. The annotated bibliography allowed you to compile reliable, relevant research, which you've continued to build to this point. The proposal helped you develop a vision for composing your academic article. Now this is your chance to put these ideas together while also applying the moves of academic writing we've been discussing this semester as you create an academic article. Let's further examine how you'll do so. If we scroll down to the directions portion on the handout, you'll see I'm asking you to compose an academic article. While it may seem lengthy with the 2,700 word requirement, this is truly a brief version of the genre, as other academic articles are quite lengthy. You've probably encountered some in your research. So we're creating a brief version, but one that still has the potential to be profound and share new insight in your field. Below, I've outlined the key sections I'm expecting you to discuss in your article. These components are discussed in depth within the module content in our course site, so I strongly recommend you look back and review this material, including content from early in the semester. This will help refresh your memory on any areas you need to focus on further. Now let's discuss the specific aspects of the project. Please compose a double-spaced academic article of at least 2,700 words that adheres to MLA formatting standards. I'm also asking you to compose an abstract, which I'll discuss towards the end of the video more. The article itself should follow the structure I've identified here. This mirrors much of what you've worked on with your proposal project. You'll begin with a compelling, informative introduction that includes a thesis statement, which clearly outlines your specific argument and grounds the focus of your article. Remember some of the moves we've talked about with introductions. It should be compelling and engaging for your audience to draw them in and establish exigence or urgency for your issue. Why should we want to continue reading? If you need to share relevant background information or break down unfamiliar terms to guide your readers, please do so. Be sure to truly think about the audience here. What do they need to hear and what will they want to hear to engage in conversation within your article? Afterwards, you'll begin your body. This should follow the they say, I say structure we've been talking about all semester long, while also having main ideas that are well developed and supported with robust evidence, logic, and research. Ideas should progress in a logical way. I'll be carefully looking for this within the portion of the project. So you'll begin by discussing opposing views to acknowledge multiple perspectives exist around the issue today, while gracefully and skillfully contending with those ideas. Then you'll move into your I say section, where you assert your stance and unpack robust support and evidence for your claims. Afterwards, you'll have a closing, and in college level writing, it's important to think about a conclusion as not simply a way of restating your main ideas, but truly as your chance to captivate your audience one more time. What can you say to persuade your audience? How can you leave them convinced to listen to your ideas? And these specific moves are discussed more in depth again within the module material. So I highly encourage you to consult this during your composing processes. Now, some additional requirements about research are explored here. You must include at least 5 reliable and relevant sources for your specific topic, and they should be acknowledged with in-text citations and on the works cited page according to MLA documentation standards. Please carefully consider what information you need to support ideas in your opposing and supporting sections in the article. You'll see that I'm asking you to have a balance of research, so you have some academic sources as well as some non-scholarly ones. Now, I've not put a requirement on how many sources need to be scholarly sources, so you need to consider what's appropriate for your specific topic. You can always reach out to me to discuss this more as well and ensure you're on track. As you incorporate research, remember to include quotes, paraphrases, and summaries, which are properly introduced and cited in your article and on a formal works cited page. You should be integrating research well, like we've discussed this semester. I also have high expectations for this, since this is our final project. You should have polished these practices now, as you've had several opportunities to practice documenting research correctly. Now, the other thing I'll say is that your voice should truly guide this discussion. These are your ideas, your thoughts. While research should aid in the conversation, it's your voice that I want to hear most, so keep that in mind. Finally, you'll see I have some tips about how to format the project. So when you submit this project to our course site, you should upload one document, and within that one document, you should have separate pages for the 4 components here. The first page should be a title page that identifies your article topic with an informative and engaging title. It should be creative. It shouldn't just list the subject you're discussing. Please thoughtfully consider how you'll draw in your audience with your title. Then you have an abstract, which provides a quick overview of your article. When we think about this genre, we know it's robust and lengthy. No one wants to read a 20 or 30-page article to find out it does not discuss what they had hoped. Abstracts help avoid this from occurring, as readers can quickly review 1 to 2 paragraphs and discover the main points of the article. Additional discussion on abstract writing occurs in the module, so be sure to consult that, and then afterwards, on a new page, you'll begin your academic article. Within your article, please include original and informative headings to guide an audience through the main ideas in your robust article. The heading should not simply be the sections or moves in the article, like the they say and I say. Instead, headings should be relevant to your specific topic. And again, there's examples of that in the module. And then finally, on a new page, you'll have a works cited page. That's the specific expectations for the project, but I'm always happy to talk with you more in depth. Please just reach out if you'd like to chat. Otherwise, good luck, and I'm truly looking forward to reading your finalized, polished academic articles.